Hey everybody, it's a Crafty Crochet back into the video. This is episode 159. I realized when I just looked, I completely forgot to put links in the description box below of my last video, and I forgot to put what episode it was. So this is episode 159. I have one finished object. It's knitted. And I have several works in progress. And I have a shop update. I posted the bags I'm going to show you that I just finished last night and tonight. It is the 30th of June. Is the last day of June, and it is 3:54 a.m. in the morning. Like I said, I have a couple knitting whips. I have one finished knitting project, and I have some bags to show, and I have some, of course, crochet things to show. So I'm going to show you my knitting first, because there's not that much of it. So I finished this hat. Oh, looks so cool. It looks even more cool on camera than it does. So the first time I showed you, I was here. Then when I showed you the last time, I was here. And I finished it. I finished it at my Gram's house this past weekend, and I'm gonna put it on. It is a snug fitting beanie, which if I wore hats, that's definitely what I would wear. But I really like it. This is with Red Heart Gumdrop, and the colorway is Gelato, and I have this much, which is going to go in my scrap blanket when I get to, or when I need it. So and I have 3 hats, or no, I am working on this hat, and I'm at the point now. This is in Scarlet Sizzle, and it is a Bernette Pop. The last time I showed you, I was here. So I am at 6 inches now, and I have to section off the, I think I have 104 stitches on this, so I divided it by 8, so I think it's like 14 stitches in each section. So yeah, I have that. And then okay, so Friday night, so Wednesday night I didn't sleep. Friday night I didn't sleep. No, that's not right. No. Yes. Tuesday night I didn't sleep. Wait, I'm confused. Anyway, Friday was not a very good day for me. So I went up. Well, my grandma and pap got me Friday morning at 10 o'clock. And I had to go to Joann's. I had to get some leverbacks and some lobster clasps, because I want to make some polymer clay charms for stitch markers. And I needed my findings to make them. So, I, got them and stuff. And, then we had to go to Walmart to get a few things. And on the way home, I got really sick. And I didn't sleep Wednesday night because I was going with my mom and her friend to Walmart. And I didn't sleep I took my pills at like 11 o'clock Thursday night, thinking that I would be able to, sleep in one Friday morning. Well, I could not fall asleep for the life of me. At all. I tossed and I turned and I laid here and looked at the ceiling and I could not go to sleep. So then Friday, my gram texted me and says, I texted her and I said, if you guys go anywhere, I want to go with you. And then I asked her if she could take me to Joann's. And she says, okay, well, we'll be down to get you, at 10 o'clock. And I'm like, okay. So they came down and got me. We went to Joann's. We went to Walmart. On the way home, my pap had to stop at Sheetz to get gas for the mower and the truck. And I got really sick. And I literally had to run into Sheetz and throw up. I thought the reason why I wasn't feeling good was because I didn't eat anything and took my pills. But I ate some cookies the short distance between Walmart and Sheetz, and that's what I threw up. Then I got home, and my gram said, go upstairs and take a nap. We got home about like 11 o'clock, and Grim said, I'll wake you up at 2 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I go upstairs, I fall asleep, she gets me up at 2 o'clock, supper's ready. I go down, I eat. She made steak and mashed potatoes, which is like one of my favorite meals. I ate 2 pieces of steak and 2 things of mashed potatoes. I got sick again. Threw it up. And Grim's like, you know what? Just go back upstairs, go back to bed. So that was at 2 o'clock. I laid back down at about 2:30. Woke up at 8 o'clock. Was hungry, haven't eaten, all day. So I'm like, I'm gonna eat some cookies. Well, I called my mom because wrestling was on. It was Monday night, or it was Friday night. I called my mom, talked to her for about 5 minutes, and I'm like, I gotta go. Hung up with her. I told her that I was tired again. I was gonna go back to bed. So I lay down. Half an hour later, I was in the bathroom again. And I yelled for my gram, because when you're sick, you want your mom, you want your gram, you want somebody. And my mom wasn't there, so I hollered for my gram. And I said, I don't feel good at all. And she's like, are you still throwing up? I said, yes. She's like, you want some Pepto-Bismol? So I took some she brought Pepto-Bismol up to me. And then I went back to bed. She's like, is your air conditioner turned on? I said, yes. She's like, just keep it on and go back to bed. So I went back to bed at 8:30 or so. And then I woke wide awake. I was awake at freaking 1:30 in the morning. Could not get back to sleep. Could not go back to sleep. So I got in my closet and got out my polymer clay and was going to make some charms, but my head still wasn't very clear, I guess. So I sat down on the bed and finished that knitted hat, and then 9 o'clock Saturday morning, I went down, well, it was about 8:30, 9 o'clock, I went downstairs to see Pap and Graham and Nala. And Graham's like, you should clean your room since you're up. I'm like, okay. So I go upstairs and I start cleaning my room, and I asked Graham, I said, hey, I yelled down the steps, I said, hey, can you bring me more garbage bags and can you help? So that was about 10:30, 11 o'clock or so that I asked her for help. And we didn't get done cleaning my room until 4:30. We deep cleaned my room. I got 3 bags of trash out of my room. Just a bunch of stuff that I haven't used in years. And I still have things like drawers and stuff that I need to go through and throw things away. But I was gonna do it this weekend, but me and my mom are going to see the fireworks. If they set them off, we are going to the fireworks, and so they're on Saturday, and there's no sense me even going up because of I go up on Friday night, then Saturday I have to come back, so I'm just not gonna go up. I have to go up to Graham's today because I have a dentist appointment tomorrow at like 10 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I'm just gonna go to bed early and then get up early tomorrow. So anyway, out of all of that, while I was cleaning my room, I found a lot of like crochet whips that got put on the back burner. So after we ate supper on Saturday, I went upstairs and started frogging a bunch of stuff that I knew I was never going to work on, never going to finish, and reclaimed the yarn. So, and then I found a lot of cotton yarn, and I have a plan. I have a lot of this. Cakes everywhere, just of solid colors and variegated colors. And I want to make, my plan is from now until the day after Christmas, which is the 26th of December, is to use up the majority of my yarn at my Graham's. I have yarn here. I have 6 totes of yarn here. Plus I have a big box of yarn that is like my cupcakes and my latte cakes, and that's in one box. The rest of it is Hobby Lobby yarn. Hobby Lobby, I love this yarn. I have Big Twist. I have Red Heart Super Saver. That is staying here for when I want to start projects, because I'm here with my mom for 5 days out of 7. So, okay, let's just get on with this podcast. So, while I was cleaning my room, and the Friday night when I was up, I started another dishcloth from Ross. This is, I think, the Atom one. So I'm not very far on it. I'm only like, I think 6 rows into it. I have to do 2 more rows, and then it'll be a complete set repeat. And I'm just using this one is scented Lily Sugar and Cream, and the color is lavender. And I found a lot of knitting needles when I cleaned, I found a lot of knitting needles that I got off of, it was either Amazon or, yeah, it was either Amazon or, AliExpress. I even got some off of Wish. So, it was one of those. And then, my mom got me a Chinese set from Wish. And, they had these long needles. I think these are like 24-inch ones. And I started a dish rag, or a dish towel, I guess. I just started a dish towel. I only have the cast on row done in one row. And for this one, I think I'm just going to go back and forth. And this one is sage green. Just some Lily Sugar and Cream cotton that I had up there. Because I have 2 baskets free. Alright. I can start some new projects, maybe. What was I gonna say? Oh, I went through Friday night, Saturday morning, when I was awake. I went through all of my items that I finished in my closet. And I have everything completed, everything made, except for I have 11 blankets finished for the homeless shelter. I need to make at least 9 more. Now, I have a 2-strand double crochet blanket here started that I'm going to show you, and I have one started at my Gram's house that I'm going to show you. And then I have a granny rectangle blanket that I'm going to show you that I'm working on. I finished it a while ago, but then got it out and realized that it wasn't quite long enough or wide enough, so I'm adding on to it. And then I'm in the process of making granny squares, scrap granny squares, which I'm going to show you. So now we are in the crochet stuff. So the first one I'm going to show you is Rose's mini blanket, and this is how far I got. I was here the last time you've seen it, so I did quite a few rows. And I'm using Mandala Liger. And this is probably going to be a little lapgan, I would assume. Because it's not very wide. I have 2 cakes of this. I'm probably not going to need both cakes. So, I am going to put a white border on this, like I did the pink one. I just put a simple, a very, very simple it was half double crochet border on it. So I'm just going to do it in white. So that's that. Clean off I have one more crochet work in progress that I have not touched. It's my Rose's mini blanket in the orange, white, and blue. I have not touched that. The next one is, it's kind of a languishing whip. I could probably get it done in a day if I really sit down and work on it. So a while ago, quite a while ago, I started it when I went up with my great-gram and my mom. And my great-gram has been now gone since April 13th, I think. So, it is my New York Jets corner-to-corner blanket. Now, I did not put a stitch marker in, but I know exactly where I was. So this is huge, by the way, and I started decreasing on both sides. So here I'm decreasing. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows into white, and I'm that far on the white. And I was on the 3rd row of green. I am using Patty Green, and I am using Mainstays White. And I have a lot of Mainstays, so I'm not going to worry about it. So I'm doing 10 rows of green and 10 rows of white. And my blanket is 50 rows on the bottom, and it is 70 rows going up. So this is going to be a Lapgan. And I am using a 6mm hook for this. I'm also using a 6mm hook for Rose's mini sampler, or mini blanket. I don't know why I keep wanting to say sampler. So yeah, so that's that work in progress. My next work in progress is my scrap blanket, my granny rectangle scrap blanket. So this is it. It's not very long yet, but it's growing, and it's not very wide. So I'm slowly working on that, and that, like I said, is just a scrap blanket like everything else is lately. My next work in progress is my Perfect Pockets shawl. I did the light purple. Now I am on yes, I'm on my 3rd row of white, and I have a freaking mess. So this white here will be added to this, and then I have a ball of dark purple that will go on the other side. We'll finish it off. And then I have my 2 pockets. I have my 2 pockets done. So that is going to hopefully be a finished object next time you see it. And I cannot wait to make more of those. But I want to get that, and I'm using an 8mm hook for that. Now the next one I do is going to be a smaller hook. I think I'm going to use a 6.5. Now my next project is I am making scrap granny squares for some scrap blankets. So I've made these in the past, and I make... Okay, so this is what I'm doing. Right now, I am making granny squares that have 14 rows. I think I'm going to make 9 of them. So far, I have this one here that is 14 rows, and I'm using a 6mm hook for this also. So there's one. This one does not have its ends woven in. Here's 2. And I am working on number 3, which I don't know how many rows this one has. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm actually on row 15, so I need to frog my last row because I wasn't paying attention. So, yeah. So, that is a work in progress. Scrap work in progress. And my last one is my Mammoth 2-strand double crochet blanket with a bunch of scraps and I make most of them super duper long. So that is scrap project, number 3 at least? Number 4? I completely lost count. Okay, so that is all of my knitting and crochet. Now I'm going to show you the bags that I've made. I have quite a stack. Now all of these are already over on my Facebook shop. It's called More Crafts. That's where I have all of my project bags and all of my stitch markers. All of these bags are $25. It includes shipping, and you get 2 sets of stitch markers made by me. What was I gonna say? I had Adele. Thank you so much. She is like one of my return customers all the time. She let me know that there was, the last package I sent to her, that there was a shipping fee. So what I am going to do from now on is I am going to take them into the post office and get them weighed so that nobody else has any problems getting their package. Like I said, you will get the bag, you will get 2 sets of stitch markers, and a business card and a thank you card in your package. So now these are kind of, I'm not the greatest sewer, but they are nice. So I have this one here. I did a new bag. I got inspiration from Rel, who made these bags. So there's blue on the bottom of this one. Then it has this butterfly fabric, and there's only one of these. And then there is light blue in the inside. And all of my bags are drawstring. It does have slits on the side, so you can feed your yarn through there. So I have the measurements over on Facebook. The measurements are on there, the price is on there. Like I said, all of these bags are $25. That includes shipping and everything. Then I have this one, and the print is like a woodland theme. It has a fox, a bird, a couple birds. I don't think there's any other animals except for birds. Oh, there's a squirrel. There's a squirrel right here. So the bottom is orange. Then you have the fabric. The drawstring tab is yellow. And then the inside is this pretty blue. And drawstring. It has the slits on the side also. I think all of my bags have the slits on the side. I have this llama bag. So you have llamas on top, then you have like aqua on the bottom, and inside is white and drawstring. It is so hot up here. That's why I had to put my hair up. I have another one of these fabric, except for it is yellow on the bottom, it is orange on the top, and it is purple in the inside. Then I have a flamingo bag, and I have more of this fabric. The rest of these, the ones that I showed you recently, are one of a kind. I do have more of the flamingo fabric. And then it is yellow, like a pale yellow on the inside. I have this heart paw print bag here. And it is red in the inside with a white drawstring. I have this really pretty I have no idea what these flowers are. It has pink on the bottom, and then it's light pink on the inside. And then the flamingo bag, I think I told you, has like pale yellow in the inside. I don't remember if I said that or not. I have another llama bag, except for it is reversed. So you got the llamas on the bottom and the turquoise or whatever, aqua, and it's white in the inside. And then I have another heart paw print bag, and it's red in the inside and has the red drawstring flap. So that is my bag update. I will leave the my shop, my Facebook shop, link in the description box below. I definitely will put that one. It's more crafts, and I have stitch markers over there. These bags are already over there. That's pretty much it for today. I think that's all I'm gonna say today. I am going to work on one of these projects that I have started, because I'm going to stay up, because yeah, I'm just going to stay up, and then I'm going to sleep tonight. Go to bed kind of early, and then get up early. So yeah, that is it for now. I hope to talk to you guys. I'm probably not gonna do a video tomorrow, because I'm gonna be at my Grams tomorrow, or today, and then I'm coming back home I'm coming back here tomorrow after my dentist appointment. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope everybody has a great week. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I'm going to crochet, if I want to knit. Maybe I'll work on some dishcloths. I honestly don't know. Alright guys. Like I said, I will leave my Facebook shop in the description below, the link to it. And I hope everybody has a great Tuesday. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.